This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy. I was once paid 15 Ethereum to poo on someone's face in Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Now listen, I'm getting a new camera soon. In fact, I am changing my whole setup. It's pretty much going to be an office. It's going to be fantastic. Listen, boys and girls, I'm being so serious right now. Tomorrow is a big day. When you see this video, it's only going to be a couple hours away from the federal cut rate. What does that mean? Every time the feds cut the rates, assets go boom, bang, bing. Do you understand that, right? So it is expected that the feds will cut the rates. Now, just know, because that happens, that doesn't guarantee crypto to technically go boom, bang, boom, right? There are two factors that we're going to talk about just in case things went sour, but the likelihood is almost zero. Do you understand that? So what am I talking about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I show you right over here, the first thing is the real estate cycle. Now, we are on the track to pretty much crash in around like 2026, 2027, right? So we are still safe, right? If the feds do cut the rates, right? This is not a very big factor, right? Because the thing is, the housing market crashes, everything crashes, blah, blah, blah. But we are still far away, which actually would make sense when you think about it, right? If the end of 2024 and 2025 is going to be the peak of crypto, right? I am not surprised if we're going to crash in 2026 and 2027, because when you think about it, it's going to be the exact same scenario that happened last cycle. Last cycle, we started to recover and pump in 2020. 2021, we peaked. 2022 was pretty much sell-off year. 2023 is consolidation recovery. And look where we are now, correct? So things would align perfectly with crypto crashing in about 2 years. Same thing with the house market, right? Coincidence? I think not. Another thing, other than technical analysis, right, is the S&P 500 returns after the election. So overall, S&P 500 returns after each year, right, in general are green. However, only 2 times in history have they been ever red after an election, and the last time that was relevant for us was 2008 crash, right? So, based off probability, I think we are chilling, right? In my opinion. Now, based off technical analysis, which I trust the most anyways, I've already said, you could watch my previous videos, that hey, these areas I have marked up are big valid areas, right? I'll explain it once again. What happened, right? We swept liquidity over here. So if you don't know, people do buy orders and people have stops. When a stop gets taken out, they lose. And banks and everything love manipulation. They love taking people out. They love getting those premium prices in. So we swept liquidity there, right? We had this thing called an order block, right? Pretty much an order block is pretty much a bank candle. So we had it around the blue line, right? We got tapped in once, then we got tapped in again. And I said, this is a lot of confirmation that we are near Bitcoin's bottoms, right? And now, based off the technical analysis, I truly do believe, right? I also said, right, we went up and we're going to pretty much stall out somewhere here before we attempt to go up again. I truly believe this is it. We might have a little dip, maybe down to like 58.5, 59K, but I do believe crypto, Bitcoin will pump above this trend line and things will be amazing, okay? Now, obviously, a trend line is just a line at the end of the day, but crypto does respect trend lines massively. And when we talk about it from a fundamental technical analysis standpoint, right, these are monthly candles. So pretty much each line you see on the chart is a month worth of data, right? Now, I've already compared this to gold, and I said, look, gold did the same thing, where gold was kind of going up and down, but overall, it was stalling out. When we go to the 3-month candle, right, which means each candle, right, each line you see is worth 3 months of data, you can see that in terms of closing, right, candles open at the top, close at the bottom for sale, they open at the top, they're currently here for the 3-month candle, right? What does that mean? The selling pressure is dying. Over the last 6 months, the selling pressure is fairly weak, especially if we compare it to the other 3 months, right? From January to March, we went from 40K to pretty much 70K. And now we can compare the next 6 months of movement. Yeah, sure, there's been a sell-off, but in terms of technical analysis and how much we sold off and how big the candles are, we are looking fantastic. And guys, in terms of timing, this would make so much sense why crypto would pump. Think about it also to last time around, right? When we go to last time around, remember what happened? We pretty much had the summer, and then we had, then we had September, right? The last sell candle. And then we pretty much had October, election time, Christmas, pretty much spring, right? This was booming, right? And we pretty much are on track to have something more or less the exact same. Now, I am not done. Well, I am for all the important stuff, but if you want to stay for something fun, look what I've seen. So this is a thing called Coinfessions, where people confess stuff, mainly in the crypto world. Most of it is true. Some people obviously lie, but we'll never know, right? I was once paid 15 Ethereum to poo on someone's face in Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, that is crazy, and that is where we're going to end off this video. I hope you guys got informed. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you become a sniper.